Hey everyone, Kaylee here with a tutorial on this updo that I did on my friend Danny for her wedding day, and surprise, her hair is actually shoulder length. We kind of wanted to make it look a lot longer, and you can definitely do this updo if you have longer hair, but if your hair is a little bit shorter, never fret, you can still do this updo. So you're going to start off by separating the hair in front of your ears on either side, because that's what I do at the beginning of every tutorial. And you're going to go ahead and bump the hair on top, and that just depends on how much you want. I first used some SexyHair powder play and then back combs through the hair. She wanted a good bit of lift, so I gave her a lot of teasing and then smoothed it down gently with the teasing brush. Then I went ahead and sprayed it and ran my hand over that so that there wouldn't be any more flyaways, gathered it all together and pinned it in place. Now we're going to work on bringing the front back. Basically what you're going to do is use your curling iron and just curl those pieces of hair that are in the front. I didn't really need them to be ringlety or anything crazy like that. I just needed some bend to them because it makes a really pretty shape when you pull those lightly curled bits back. And this is a 3/4 inch iron because that's a lot easier to work with when you don't have as much hair to work with because it isn't as big a barrel to wrap around. So once I had all those curls, I went ahead and ran my fingers through it to go ahead and break up those curls so that they weren't quite so tight. And now I'm going to pull these pieces back in the same manner that I did on the other side. And as you pin them back, you just want to watch the top of this little section and make sure that it still looks pretty because it might peek out from over the little looped bun that we make later. So just kind of arrange it as you see fit to make it as pretty as possible. And then for her side bangs, I went ahead and pinned them over just a little bit to keep them from falling in her face throughout the day. And then she was wearing a jeweled headband, so I went ahead and applied that after sweeping everything back because it makes it look much more organic than if I were to sweep everything around the headband once it was already on her head. And now we're moving on to the back. This is where having a curling iron with a clip comes in really handy because I tried using a clipless curling iron with her when we did her trial and it was basically impossible. But what you're going to do is curl the hair, and then you're going to take that little curl and place it against the head and pin it into place against the head. And that's basically what you're going to do, just pinning it at different angles. I recommend taking 1 to 2 inch sections because the bigger sections look a little bit prettier. When you get to the outside, you want to curl back in toward the little bun that we're making here and then arrange that in a way that's really pretty. I kind of like taking it on top like you see here because it creates that cool upswept effect from the side and pinning it back in right there in the middle. And then you'll see that I do this on the other side as well. I think a lot of what has to do with this whole looped bun thing is a lot of your eye looking at it and seeing, oh, that one would look pretty there and that one would look pretty there, and you just kind of build it piece by piece by piece. There's not a science to it, it's really just kind of like looking and pinning as you go. And then if you see that there's an area that needs some more hair, you add the hair there. If there's an area that doesn't need any more hair, you don't put any more hair there. Just kind of how you keep going. When you get to the bottom, you want to curl up toward the bun as well to create that nice full shape. And that is basically it for this style. Now you can do this on long hair as well as short hair, but I wanted to make this so that those of you future brides who might have short hair can feel a little bit more at ease about it. You definitely can still have an updo even if your hair is only like shoulder length, or if you have short hair now and you can grow it out to shoulder length by the wedding. Anyway, that's it. Make sure to check out my previous video, and I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.